Welcome back to the Emerald Corner. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to build a culture in your business that attracts the right clients and employees for you. Well, hey there. I'm Kimberly Ferguson, CEO and founder of Emerald Expectations Accounting. I'm so happy that you're here. The Emerald Corner is a place where owning a business means building a life you love, not sacrificing one. Today, we're going to be talking about building a company culture. How can you build one that employees and clients are going to long to be a part of? Let's jump in. So, when you're starting to build a company culture, I want you to ask yourself a few questions, okay? The first question is, what do you believe? Okay. What do you believe for life in general? What kind of standards and morals do you have? What's important to you? Because having someone in charge who has those beliefs and morals is going to attract other people like that. If you firmly believe that lying is unacceptable, then you're going to attract people who also believe that lying is unacceptable. The more you stack your different moral standards and beliefs, the more you're going to nail down who that ideal client is and who is the right employee to work for your company. The next question I want you to ask yourself is, what do you do? Not only what do you do as a job, as a company, but how do you do it? How do you get the results that your clients are looking for? As you begin to build this picture out in your head, you'll start to figure out the processes and procedures and the steps that need to be taken. And this is going to help you to build out a standard operating procedure that you can then use to figure out what kinds of traits and skills and talents your employees need to have in order to be a part of those processes, right? I also want you to ask yourself, how do you want to be known? Obviously, you want to be known for what you believe in and for what you do, but what else do you want to be known for? You probably want to be known for how well you do what you do, but are there certain aspects of the service you provide or the product that you sell that you want to be known for? Do you want to be known as somebody who works for a particular niche or niche? Do you want to be known as the person who can save you a ton of money or a ton of time or help you with this or that? What is it important for you to be known as? And then the last question, but certainly not the least one, is how do you want your clients and employees to feel? This is a little bit of a hard question because in most instances, when you're operating a business, you don't really ask, how does this feel? But more about what do you think? How does this work? You want to be process oriented, right? But in this case, think about how you feel, how your clients are going to feel, how your employees are going to feel. One of the biggest pieces of building a culture that people are going to love and want to be a part of is feeling it. What kind of things have you implemented in your business that you think contribute to the culture that you've built so far? Are there things that you'd like to change? Have you talked to your clients and your employees about how they feel about your culture at this point in time? Maybe they can give you some valuable feedback as well. Overall, when you're thinking about building a company culture, I want you to think about what kind of a company would you want to work for? What kind of a company would you want to work with as somebody who's looking for a service or looking for a product? If you can imagine the kind of company that you wish you had when you were an employee or when you were working with somebody as a purchaser, then you're going to be much more likely to be able to build that culture in your own company. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time with me today. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video.